are live.
Live from North Carolina.
It's Monday night. It's a little more light.
Want to get it on?
No, I need it on. It's cold out here tonight. Hey, Val, Monica, Nate, Jen, Carol, Carrie. Hell, the gang's all here. Filing in 2x2s.
Yep, I'm here.
Hit that thumbs up on your way in. I'm glad you're in a good mood, Monica. I am tired. All right, Vanna, you want to show off the paintings? I started calling Ellen Vanna on Mondays.
Let me get my heels on.
Okay, get your heels on. Can you hear us okay? Everything's good? Oh, Carol's laughing, so must be. I am, Monica. I have got to learn to sleep 8 hours. But I go to the doctor Wednesday for my 6-month checkup, so I'm going to talk to him about that. And yes, Nate hit his 1,000 subscribers. We're so happy for him. Now we just have to build up his hours. So if you're not watching his videos, just click on that playlist and let it play through. Build him up some hours so he can get monetized. In case anyone didn't know, Mylene is going to be taking a couple of weeks off from YouTube because she's sick. She's got an awful cold and she needs to rest. So she made the announcement today that she was going to take a couple weeks off. So we probably won't be seeing her in the lives this week or next week unless she sneaks in.
And then she'll be scolded.
Yes, then I will scold her. Mylene Ostauer. I know, Monica. It's hard because Ellen stays up all night on Sunday to work. So I kind of just lay in bed and watch TV, but I don't go to sleep because he's not in there. And yeah. And then the cleaning lady comes every other Monday, so I have to be up early, to like pre-clean before she gets here. And let her in, yes. So I will be sleeping well tonight. Then, of course, I have to take care of TJ tomorrow. So Alan has to stay up late. He's doing his planning, and he has to have peace and quiet. So he gets to bed about 3, usually.
2, 3.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more like taking care of my receipts and stuff, getting them off like the dresser, and taking care of candy and cookies. Yeah, that's Eddie's other booty. And it's nothing major, but yeah. Okay, Vanna.
Vanna. First thing, let's start. What painting do we start with? This one. This one was the egg pour.
No, it was the knitting dolly.
The knitting dolly. That's right.
From Darnell.
Oh, Darnell here.
Yes, she is. She's
here. Going to scold me for that. I immediately saw something really weird in this.
The eyes and the tongue hanging out.
The eyes, the nose.
Yeah. It's a little creepy.
That was on a 14 by 14 canvas. I tried to turn it other ways to see if I could see anything else, and it kept leading me back to this.
Yeah.
Right
So maybe
there.
we should wire it so it hangs that way. Or yeah, it could be a lion too.
I don't know. It just seemed demonic to me.
Allie's here. Hi, Allie.
Welcome back, Allie. Then you
Oh,
did.
good, Mary.
Did you do the flip and drag next, or
No, it was that one.
this one right here?
Yep. That was the 2-cup dirty pour with a twist, but it didn't work out like I wanted it to, but it dried beautiful. The colors are really pretty in this one.
And then was my attempt at a triptych. Came out pretty good. Lost a little.
It matches up pretty good, though.
It did match up pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially over on the right side. Well, yeah. My right side. And then last was your
My flip and drag.
flip and drag. I'm going to turn it this way so you can get a good view of.
So they all dried really well. So tonight we are going to show you some cradled rounds from VEA Art Products. Maria had sent me one as a gift, and as soon as I got it in my little hands, I said to Ellen, I need to order more of these because they are the most beautiful cradled rounds that you'll ever see. Ellen's going to do the first painting tonight, and then I'm going to show you the boards. And Ray is here. If you guys have questions about the boards, I'm sure he'll be able to answer them for you. And I also put the link to his website in the description. So we'll have a direct link, and I'll also put it here. There we go. Ellie's on the laptop. Look out. She's going to type all the fingers tonight. Yep, Ellie's going to be a little corker tonight, I can tell already. So what are you doing for your first pour tonight, Al?
Teasing.
Oh, you're teasing.
Not teething, teasing.
Teasing. Terry, they're cradled boards, cradled rounds, and I'll show you on the next painting. I'll be bringing it out to show you. And Ray is here and saying hello to everyone, so we'll welcome him in tonight.
I did something a couple of weeks ago that the Crazy Eights.
That was a while ago.
It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, it was last year.
Okay. And I thought that came out. I liked the design that came out. Now, a lot of it was a color choice, and what I'm looking for is some suggestions for color choice again tonight.
Are you going to do Crazy Eights again?
Crazy Eights, but I'm going to try something a little different because I'm going to try to stagger them. So, color choices. Crazy 10s? Nah.
So what color background are you using so they know what colors to throw at you? Black?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the black.
Okay.
You just mixed that, right?
Yeah, I did. Use the small one first. And that's a 11 by 14 canvas.
11 by 14. Blue and teal. Yeah, last time I used yellows and orange.
Right, and I think you might want
And
to
the
throw
black.
in some flash in there to react with the black. Color shift teal, seamus pearl, and purple. That sounds pretty too.
Color shift teal.
It'd be the color shift aqua.
The aqua flash.
Yeah.
Or the emerald flash.
No, the emerald is more green. Ellie said, go flash or go home too.
And what else?
Purple and seamus pearl.
Purple.
Oh, I just drank out of the wrong cup. It was warm water.
Mmm. Purple. I'm going to stay on the lighter side because of the dark background.
I would go with the black.
The prism violet.
No, the darker. Yeah.
The deep
There's
violet.
two there too from Liquitex. You want that? I like that. Yeah, that brilliant.
Yeah. I agree. And what else?
Seamus pearl is over here on the end. I think he's just going to do 3, Carrie. All right, now I've got to watch the board. If you guys have questions, put them in caps so we don't miss them. And bear with Alan. He is a overthinker, so he's a little slower than we are.
I'm slow.
Slow like molasses.
In January.
Carrie said she is too.
Well, if you
Monica,
went,
you sound like a preacher. Do we have anybody new in the congregation today?
if you went, you can always 2 times the speed, right?
Right. When they rewatch it.
And they rewatch it. Unfortunately, that will not work tonight until after 11 p.m.
You remember how I was freezing earlier? Now
Yeah,
I'm
and-
hot. So Kathleen McMurray is new. Welcome, Kathleen.
Kathleen, glad you could join us tonight.
Ray's a newbie too. He's never watched us either.
Ray, I'm a newbie too, but I've only been doing this, 6 months?
6 months maybe, yeah. Abby is a first timer. Or Fabi.
I got a little clump in there.
You might because, well, it isn't a Floetrol chunky because I strained it, so.
Paint booger.
So we went on the hunt for tiles on Saturday and found none without nubs. So we're doomed.
We're not doomed.
You're
We
going to be
just-
sanding that whole case because I'm not.
That was your Christmas present.
I know, but you bought it, so you have to fix them.
Okay.
That's not good, Karina.
What's that?
She got a job at Walmart, so she's finding herself going through the paint aisle on every break. Yeah, Carol, I do have a Dremel. I probably will let him try that. I actually have quite a few rotary thingies. I have my old nail drill from when I used to do nails, and
I thought of something else too.
What, to get them off?
No, another gadget.
Oh, another gadget. Yeah, Jen, I think we have a belt sander out in the shed.
In the man cave.
The man cave. I'm not allowed to go in there and go through
Not
things
right now,
yet.
yeah.
Oh, it's a mess. And I think we're going to get our fence within the next week or so because he did call me, so we'll see. Yeah, Carol, and if you get the right attachment, you can use those, the Dremel sanding wheels. I think that would work.
So these little silicone brushes are very handy for spreading black paint.
Yes, they are very handy.
Yes.
That's, yeah, just don't use the new yellow one because you get it all black.
Just gonna try to move it around a little.
Good to know, Maria.
What's
I do have diamond bits, though, from doing nails, so I might try that. We would love it too, Carrie. We love when people will say they want to come and paint with us. So if any of you guys use Golden products, they are on sale again at Jerry's Artorama. I noticed that today. Yes, Karina, we are having the auction on a Saturday this time, so that Alan can help me box paintings on Sunday.
And hopefully,
because we are going to have probably 60 paintings.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. At least 60. And all my boxes got delivered today, so that was like perfect timing.
You were mad last time we did 40
I
some.
know. But we have so many.
We have inventory.
We have way too many. So, yeah. Starting bids are going to be 10, 15, and 20. So, they're going to go.
Okay, so the color choices are Folk Art Aqua Flash.
Val, it's okay if you use tap water. As long as you use that paint up within a couple of weeks, you'll be all right. The reason I don't like tap water is because you can get mold in your paint.
Liquitex Brilliant Purple. And Craftsmart Sea Mist Pearl.
Jan, Jerry's Artorama, and I saw the interference gold, and they have violet and red, and oh, they have so many different ones. But I want that violet that Nate has too. I would use distilled or purified water because you never know what's in your tap water, and when you're sealing up your paint, you can get mold in your bottles. So if you're using a purified water, there's less chemicals in it, and I think your paint will stay better. I have paints on my shelf from April of last year without mold in them. I'm not sure, Marianne, about mineral water. It doesn't affect the painting because once the paint is dry, you know, there's no moisture there. As long as you're curing them for like 3 to 4 weeks before you varnish, you're good.
I'm going to throw a splash of white in there too.
Yeah, Maria, good point. If you guys are looking to get base paints, get the Creative Inspiration jugs. You might have to buy like 3 white and 1 black because you have to buy 4. But when they're on sale for like $12, stock up. They'll last you quite a while.
And that's actually what we used on the New Year's Eve
Yeah.
paint-a-thon.
And we still haven't touched that leftover paint yet.
Yeah, that's on my to-do list.
Okay. Kendra wants to know, did you spray your cups? It's a different Kendra, too. He did not spray his cups because he's shaking his head and going, oh, no.
I knew it as soon as I started putting the paint in the third cup. I got thinking about that. I'm sorry. Too many things to think about.
Kitty, when they're on sale, you can get them for like $12, like $12.49, I think. You know, I always say Kitty. But right now they're 15 or 16. Just be patient. They'll go on sale. And as soon as I see them, I'll post it in the garage, or Maria will, because we both check it.
Hourly.
Not hourly, just every email. I know I need to post a big sign up there for Alan that says, spray your cup.
You have several signs you need to put up here.
I know. My list is still there, all the paintings that I did last week. I need to take that down.
Just gonna give them a little swirl.
Thank you, Karina. We've been getting a lot of donations through PayPal lately, which is awesome because it's less fees for us. I just used the sponsor money from last week and shopped on Hobby Lobby and got Alan some more of those neon paints.
When they get in here.
Huh?
We still have some, but
I know, I got you 4 more kits because they were on sale for like $2.99. I'm waiting to see how that white's going to react with black. I think it should be interesting. And Beth has a big green sign to remind her to watch us on Monday nights. I'm like that with Stone Coat, trying to always say, I got to remember to watch them at 8 o'clock. Oh, thank you, Anthony. I remember talking to you way back when. So there's another girl on YouTube that has a vlog, and she's going to be using some of my clips from my videos to introduce a new craft to her crowd. So you guys might see that floating around with my name. Thought that was pretty cool. .87 ounces in the big jugs from Jerry's. That's a lot of paint for $13 when they're on sale. There's a lot of paint on there, Mr. Welch.
There's a lot of paint on there.
Yeah.
I could have done 2 cups and.
What'd you do, 3? You haven't missed anything, Shelly. Ellen is doing his crazy 8s again on black. feeling this caffeine's going to wake me up at 1 o'clock in the morning.
You think?
Hi, Katie. Marilyn, you can get them from Hobby Lobby. And Walmart carries the small bottles, but Hobby Lobby carries the big ones. Every time I place an order there now, I order one of the flash colors with my 40% off coupon. That's probably the only reason I'm shopping there, besides the 8x16 canvases. Hobby Lobby. It's folk art, Marilyn. There is some on Amazon, and I have, I think, 2 different colors in my Amazon shop. But Hobby Lobby has all the colors.
Who put all this paint on this canvas?
Yeah, who did that? You could run some black through there if you don't want that much color. And you have to remember, Hobby Lobby's not open on Sundays. So if you guys make a plan to go shopping at Hobby Lobby, remember that. Terry's here. Yay, she made it. First pour, Terry. Hobby Lobby is very expensive, but they run great sales.
And the canvas is...
Canvas is very... The quality is much better than Michael's. It costs like $1 something more, but it's worth it for us. But we don't use that for like new pours. That's more for pours that we've already done and we know that work. And
that's for pours that I don't do usually.
Yeah, Alan's kind of forbidden to use the good canvas. When he gets better, he'll be able to use the good canvas. I did buy some hearts.
I still have that 3x4 canvas to work on.
I have some interesting canvases prepped for this week for my pour session. We'll see how it all works out.
From the pourage, which is still going through minor adjustments here and there.
Just when we think we're done, we find something else. So I had read somewhere, I believe it was on Nate's Live maybe, about storing the ceramic tiles while they're curing. Maybe I saw it in acrylic pouring, I don't remember. So the girl said, oh, I use a CD rack. So I said, what a brilliant idea. So I told Ellen Saturday, let's go to the Habitat for Humanity and see if they have a CD rack. So we went in and we found one for $5. And of course, everything was half price. We get it home. We're all excited because it holds 60, right? They don't fit in there. They're too small. So I'll probably take the CD rack back to Habitat for Humanity and donate it back.
No. We can improvise with something. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we have 2 kitties here. So Karina, we'll have to go by Karina tonight to keep them separated. Those were from Michael's, Evelyn. They were 4x12s.
I like the little...
Carrie, I do prefer the torch because it's quicker. With the heat gun, you really have to let it warm up a little bit more. But I used the heat gun when I first started, and I got great cells with it. If that's all you have, it'll work.
See what dries out of this. I think you can get some decent tiles out of this.
Dracula, I believe he's just going to leave it the way it is.
Yeah.
He's got color shift paint in there. So when that dries, it's going to have a whole different look to it.
you want to check out the skins?
No,
Up to the drain.
they're too light. They're light with black, so I really don't know. If they were light with white, I might.
So I'm going to sneak one in.
Sneak one in what?
One tile.
All right, go ahead. Do one.
Because I need practice.
Do one. I can't remember who picked those colors then. Maybe, I think it was Maria. So I got my box of goodies from Jenny Post today. Wait till you see what she sent me, you guys. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to introduce you to this line of jewelry she sells. Be prepared. I about freaked out when I opened that box. And she's going to offer the posse 30% off. So you wait. I'm just teasing you right now.
I think that's going to yield a really cool tile.
It is pretty. Go ahead, you can pull a couple more. It's pretty.
I need cups.
Oh, need cups set up.
Yep.
Let's dump down here. I need lots of room tomorrow. Janet's the Snap Jewelry. I don't know if you know much about it, but she has a video, and I told her I thought it was quite interesting how you can change it out with different snaps. So yeah, I went to her shop and I was like, okay, I want this one, I want this one, I want this one. Bye, Carrie. So I'll be showing you. She sent me all kinds of stuff, from like keychains to cufflinks. Why is Val supposed to be doing the happy dance? That's cool, Carrie. Oh, my firstborn is 37. He turned 37 in December. Oh, stop crying.
Who's crying?
Belle's crying because her baby turned 18. Makes you feel old, doesn't it?
You're only as old as you feel.
That's right. My mother keeps telling me when I turn 60, then she'll finally feel old, which is in 2 years. You really shouldn't dance until your kids turn 25, because then you're no longer financially responsible for them. Is that what it was, 25, right? When we did it for Jake? When I did the happy dance and sang to him?
A happy dance? I don't remember you doing a happy dance.
Well, yeah, he wasn't living here at that time. Oh, they move out, but they come back. Jake's been back 3 times.
You're not supposed to be talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Really don't think there's anything else I can salvage out.
How many did you get?
I got 2.
2's better than 1, I guess.
I know everybody's thinking, hey, there's something up here you missed.
Valerie, if you had a situation, you would. Because I always tell my mother, if anything happens to Alan, I'm moving back in with her.
I'm not moving back in with my mom.
No.
If something happens with you.
I'm not moving with her either.
You can. Yep. Go ahead.
A 24 by 30 canvas.
It's a big canvas.
Well, I'm just thinking for, let me check that for you.
The one I did with the leaf blower was 24 by 36. And we did what?
It says 25 ounces, but I would add probably 6. So I do at least 31.
Okay, hon, you're up.
All right. Okay, so a while back, Maria had sent me this beautiful MDF cradle board from VEA Products, Art Products. And this is how great these are. Can you see the lip in here? That means no hanging apparatus is needed for these. You can use these for clocks, and you can use them for resin, and you can use them for painting. All you have to do for painting is 2 coats of paint and primer, sand after the first coat, and just lightly sand after the second coat. So this is a 15-inch round. These all come bubble wrapped, and there's a lot of bubble wrap, Ray.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah, it was like almost 2 rolls of bubble wrap. Shipping is decent because, you know, they are a little heavier, but he does have a new lightweight product coming out. So they'll be a little lighter. But we're going to paint on one tonight, and we're going to try it. Let me hand that one off to you.
Oh, is this one for me to try?
Sure. Can you hand me 4 of those PVC? So this one is all primed, and I have it taped off so I don't make a mess, but I'm going to end up painting the back of this white anyway. What, hon? They're right on the workbench, actually. You could grab those 3 red cookie cutters. That'll work too. Come on, right here. Okay. So I have the rest of them primed for resin work. I have 7. So I primed 6. I did 2 black and 4 white ones. These are just biscuit cutters that you can use to prop your painting up. And they work great for resin too because they peel right off. And the resin peels right off. The quality of these boards is magnificent. I have never seen such good workmanship on like birch boards or anything. These are much better than all of that. And he is coming out with rectangles, and he has coming out with coasters, if I'm correct, Ray. So I'm just going to get my white on here.
Shauna wants to know, do you know what the lighter product is going to be?
Ray, you can answer some questions if you want.
Coasters are on the website now, he said. MDF.
It's going to be a little lighter weight, though. Right, Ray? Than the standard MDF.
Medium density fiber. Defined MDF.
Yes.
And Ray said yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to try flip and drag on this because it's not canvas. So I want to see how it flows on here.
Do we have a new alley here? Everybody's saying sweet alley. Is this a New Year's resolution? Is this the new alley?
No, she was getting a little cocky earlier.
Oh, she told me to shut up.
Oh, Chiha, huh? Count Chiha. Okay, so let's. Oh, I'm thinking spring already. I'm thinking spring already.
That's because of the 50s. It's supposed to be later this week.
Yeah, so let's do some iridescent Prussian blue because I got to get out of this spring thing. Not until after Valentine's Day.
That's right, Shelley. There's the alley we know and love.
I think I'll do a bright aqua green with that.
Okay, so the question is, where did the board ship from?
I believe it's Texas, if I remember correctly.
Ray answered another question. These are just questions. Okay. Squares and rectangles are a all-in-one design. Yes, and Fabi, we're actually going to be doing one of the rounds right here.
Yep, this is one of them right here. Okay, now I need a metallic. I think I'll go with...
Allie's going to be in North Carolina around the end of March.
Well, Allie...
She says she's going to bring her cuppy hand, so I better check myself.
I'm all excited.
Allie's coming to do a live, maybe?
She better if she's going to be in North Carolina.
There's a good question for you, Ray. Do they ship to Canada?
Okay, so I'm going to put a little black in there.
Shipping out of Fort Worth, Texas.
The metallic cobalt blue hue from Artist Loft.
Yes, and they do ship to Canada also. Thank you, Ray.
Blick bright aqua green. And some, ooh, good thing I caught that before I hit the board. Artist Loft iridescent medium mixed with Grumbacher Prussian blue for a little sparkle. Give it a little swirl.
Can you pull that canvas up towards you?
I'm gonna, yeah, I saw that. I gotta get my finger in there. I just didn't want to get paint on the lip. Is that better?
That's much better.
Okay.
Top Sail Beach.
Top Sail Beach? That's where Susie lives. Is that where she's gonna be?
That's what she said.
Oh, that's like 2 hours from us at the most.
Yep. Marilyn Lynch wants to know, where do you buy Grumbacher?
You can get Grumbacher at Artist Loft, or yeah, Artist Loft at Michael's, or Jerry's Artorama has it as well. I'm not sure if Blick carries it, Dick Blick. I don't really buy from him from there. Okay. Feels good on the wood. Let's pop a hole.
Thank you, Monica. She
Right.
posted the VEA Products website.
Yep, I have it in the description too, guys, below the video. I already put it in. You don't need as much paint with that because it's not 20 inches, so. But I wanted more color. Ooh, that's pretty. A little heartbeat of Merca.
Okay, Brian Ward wants to know, have you ever used the unicorn spit?
I have not. I don't think I want to. I haven't seen anything phenomenal that was made with it. Nothing that like blew my mind and said, "Oh, I want to try that." So I'm going to stretch this out a little bit. Get rid of some more of that off the end.
So what is unicorn spit?
It's like a stain. It doesn't react well with resin, that's for sure. From what I've been seeing.
Oh, Michelle, that stinks. She said she finally found Floetrol at Lowe's. They said they had 22, but they can't find it.
Oh no. Kind of like the tiles.
Okay, Jennifer said it's a water-based gel stain.
Okay. That's probably why it doesn't play well with resin, because it's water-based. I mean, you can use it, but you have to use it sparingly.
Brian said he ordered some. He's going to try it and blow some minds.
Good, Brian.
Please, Brian. Post your results in the garage. Good question from Acid Trip. Wants to know, can we order these in custom sizes?
He has quite a few sizes. I think he starts at 10 and goes to 40. But Ray's willing to work with anybody on stuff, so I'm sure if you have an idea, he'd help you out.
Doug says he's used it, and he says it lightens up too much on colors when thinning.
Yeah, I had someone email me today about using mica powder, and I could only direct him to a video that was done with it and try to explain to him, you know, they're mica powders. They're not acrylic paints that lay on top of each other. They like to blend together, so because they're so heavy. These colors are so pretty together.
Now, one of your favorite tools.
This is my favorite tool ever. Forever and ever. We sold a lot of airbrushes last month out of the Amazon shop. I could have put this on the
Good night, Kathy.
turntable.
Marcy's here. Hello, Marcy.
Okay, let me turn that around.
We got Jennifer Fritz joining us. Glad you could join us, Jenny. Hope you don't mind me calling you Jenny. Acid wants to know, how thick is the finished board?
That's a good question for Ray. I think they're, I want to say they're
not 1 inch.
the thickness of the board itself. Oh, with the cradle on it?
With the cradle, it's like 1 inch.
1 inch, yeah, with the cradle. So yeah, the reason we bought them was to do resin with them. So, but I wanted to show you that you can use them for acrylic pouring too, but you have to prime them. You have to prime them to do resin, and you have to prime them to do painting on them because they are porous.
Jennifer was asking, what do you use as caps for your bottles? Pencil erasers.
Pencil erasers.
Yep. Good eye.
And that was not our idea. We got that from a viewer. Quite a few viewers, actually. We just didn't understand when they kept saying pencil erasers. We were like, what? So.
How deep is the channel or groove in the ring? I measured one of the ones.
They want to know about the...
It's 3/4 inch into the... So the board itself is 1/4 inch.
They want to know about the groove. How deep is it?
The groove? The depth of the groove?
Yeah, it's probably 1/4 inch.
That'd be a good question for Ray.
Can you stick a skewer in there? Let me see when you stick it in there, and let me see where you're at. Oh, that's deeper than that. Oh no, that's 1/4 inch.
1/4 inch. Okay, Kendra wants to know if you can show the cradle. We'll show it after we take this painting to the drying room. Right?
Here's your lip for hanging. And this is what we call a cradled board, is when they have an added piece on top of that. He does such a great job. And they're already sanded, guys. You don't have to do anything to it. Just prime it.
Ray just confirmed the mounting slot is 1/4 inch.
Yep. Ray, you can post prices if you want on sizes. I just thought I'd leave that to you.
Yes, that's a good question. Answered your point. So you can hang it at any position.
Yes, any way you want. As long as that lip is in there, you're good. You can do it any way you want. You don't have to put any wire or fasteners or anything on them.
Evelyn's, would they be suitable for clock making?
I actually want to try that when I resin one. I already bought the Clockworks from China, and I just got them, so.
Shelly Anderson wants to know, can you make a Lazy Susan?
I
believe that's what she meant. Can't you make a lazy?
You could. Yeah, you could.
Okay. Maria's all over it. Thank you, Maria.
Let me give you guys a quick peek up close.
Tabletop? I believe so.
Yeah, he has those 40 inchers too that you can make a really nice table with. So there we go. We got one on here. Can you take the cutters? Do you guys see that beautiful skin there on the?
That one?
I have to scrape that up.
You want to put down here?
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of great questions, guys. I'm glad Ray was able to join us tonight.
I hope they're not bombarding him though. One at a time. Get in line. How's that sound? So I'll let him answer while I'm scraping up this paint. I just want to pull one tile out of that.
Brian's got a good point. He was thinking bar stools.
I don't think MDF would be good for a bar stool. Definitely would want solid wood for something like that. So what are you doing next, Alan?
I'm waiting for you to clean up.
You are waiting for me to clean up.
Yeah, there's no one. Great for photo mounting too.
There's lots of uses for those, for sure.
Al sitting my butt on some paint gives me an idea. She's back.
That one's pretty.
Good night, Doug. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it's a spot here. Cool. Very silly. It's pretty, pretty, pretty.
See what I found upstairs?
What did you find upstairs? Oh, that's from TJ's. What are you planning on doing with that? You gonna take that bottom off? Are you gonna use it for your own personal turntable so you don't have to use mine?
So get paint all over yours.
All you have to do is put press and seal on mine. You can use it. I hate wasting paint.
You hate what?
I said I hate wasting paint. So,
It's a good thing you didn't see my first pour though.
yeah, we pulled a couple tiles out of it, so it wasn't so bad. This one's not as pretty as the first one, but it's kind of pretty in its own little way.
What?
Those paintings from last week. Put them in
Storage?
pre-curing
Where's that?
right there.
Oh.
We need to take all those paintings out from New Year's Eve and clean them and get them sprayed and up on the wall. All right. And Mr. Welch will be performing next.
Oh, I'm performing then?
Sure. I have to keep reminding myself what I'm doing after you because I keep forgetting. Thank you, Sherry. I should have given a little more twist though, so it wasn't so straight across, but being first time on MDF, I wanted to see how it's going to settle.
Okay.
Yeah, Monica, I should have.
You're not gonna get mad at me if I
Ellie's
use...
telling you to dance, Monkey. Oh no, go ahead. You bought it for me to use, but you go right
I
ahead.
did.
You go right ahead.
I'm a Indian giver, I guess.
No, I used one of yours before you did, so.
Okay. 12 by 12 canvas. I have another gadget. I'm going to give it a try. It is your standard ashtray. Available at Walmart for less than $1.
Now he didn't buy me this for my cigarettes. He bought this
I
to
bought
pour
this.
paint out of.
Yes. Spray your cup. Thank you, Cecilia. See, they're watching out for me.
We're running out of gadgets though, guys. We go to the store every Saturday and we look at things and we're like, He does have something that he's going to be filming this week that he's kind of anxious to try. So, but he didn't want to do it on a Monday night.
No, I got to keep it in suspense.
Yeah.
I also found something else when I was looking for those shot glasses that you wanted to use tonight.
Oh, you found something else?
Yes, I did.
Uh-oh. He's going to fill it, Monica. He's not going to pour over it.
No. It's going to be like a flip.
Yeah.
Flip cup.
Yeah.
But a flip tray.
You have to do it very quickly, though, because it has holes.
Understood.
Understood.
Gonna go with a base paint of white.
Hi, Denise. That's great. I'm glad you like them. I have not tried that, Carol. I don't really buy microwavable soup. I'm going to have to look at those. You know, I did use the steamer tray out of a Healthy Choice meal.
That was the gadget you used first, wasn't it?
No, you did.
I did it first?
Yeah. Yeah, I waited until after you washed it.
Ah.
Good one, Carol.
What?
Her son bought it. She stole the lid. Aren't the board prices awesome? I was just like, oh, give me 6. You know, I have my buddy Dan that cuts MDF for me, but I would have approached him with something as complex as that. But for the prices that Ray's charging, you aren't going to beat those prices anywhere. And the shipping is, the way he ships the boards, there would never be any damage to your boards. I don't care how many dents are in the box, the way he wraps those, no way.
Even if the U.S. Postal Service does get a hold of it.
Matt, if you can stack them sideways and put maybe parchment paper between them, face to face. You want them to cure, though, 7 to 10 days before you do anything with them. So you want them face up for 7 to 10 days. We did pick up go to your Goodwill or whatever and grab some of these. We bought them all. They had, what was there, 6?
6 of them.
Yeah, to stack paintings in sideways to let them cure.
If they're in a bunch,
Yeah.
intertwined.
Some of them were not tilted and some of them were straight up. Well, whoever stacked them at the store put one that was tilted, like the second one down. So all the other ones, they all got entangled. Ellen spent over an hour trying to get them apart.
It was like the Rubik's Cube for the first time, but with wires.
Yeah, Ray is awesome to work with, Maria. I agree.
Okay, colors.
I don't think they would, Shelly, because the wood frame on the side should help that. You can always stick a piece of cardboard behind them.
Maroon. Maroon 5.
Maroon.
So what, like
we have that bear on the bottom, don't we? This is Bear House paint he's pulling out that I mixed up in my mixing video.
The Divine White. Or Divine Wine.
Yeah. So this is an old one.
Well, if we're going to use that, we should use another Essential Teal.
Not with that color, no.
Oh, come on.
You can embellish before the 2 weeks, Tammy, but you need to have that total curing time before you varnish or resin.
Green.
That when paint is drying on a canvas, and this is what I want you guys to understand. When paint is drying on a canvas, the chemicals in the paint emit ammonia, different types of fumes that you have to let release out of that paint until it's completely dry. If you put varnish on it, it has nowhere to go. So what it's going to do is back itself up against the canvas, and that's where you're going to have problems with lifting and mold and chemical reactions that when you put a resin over it or varnish, it may peel right off. So make sure that you're curing your paintings at the very least 2 weeks after they're dry, just to be on the safe side.
How about Hooker's Green from Soho to go with that? We need some lighter colors now.
Tammy, you can embellish that as long as it's already got 2 coats on. There's no set time on resin for, overlaying. As long as it's not sticky, like you can stick your thumbnail in it, you're fine. But then you want to wait 30 days for a full cure. So you can go ahead and put another coat of resin over top of that at any time, but make sure you sand it before you embellish it. Metallic bronze, Monica. Oh, he's getting the greens out, Monica. Oh, I'm just cringing with that green and that burgundy, though. But it's all you. Naples yellow. I hear a Naples yellow. And a bronze. And a gold.
Oh, my God. I mean, we have 100 and some bottles, but I don't want to get them all out.
Someday we should do a pour with every
color?
single color. Yes. Nate just did one with his sister. I haven't watched it yet, but he used every bottle that he had, every color he had mixed up.
I mean, this is not a big canvas. This is not a big ashtray.
You can shut that up. I'm getting toasty warm now. It's 76 in here. Whew.
Okay, I've got 7 colors. One needs to go back. Or one needs to be added.
What do you have out there? Get rid of the silver. Put a bronze there and get rid of one of your reds.
Artist Loft bronze or the Craft
That
Smart?
Craft Smart deep bronze would be pretty next to that. What is that blue?
That's Payne's Gray.
Oh, Payne's Gray. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, get rid of that.
This one?
Yeah. You're good. I still cringe a little bit with the green, so you might want to put something and put the bronze in between the red and the green. There you go. Okay, he's good.
Okay, so we got Soho's Hooker's Green, Soho Cad Yellow Green, Bear's Divine Wine, Craft Smart Deep Bronze Metallic.
Brian wants to know why 6, not 7.
I just like the even numbers. Soho Payne's Gray.
I'm the opposite, Brian. I like everything
She likes everything odd.
odd.
That's why she's with me.
Oh, is that why?
That's why. Artist Loft Naples Yellow.
Well, at least you admit it.
I'm getting old enough and mature enough that I can
You can handle it now.
recognize my faults.
Oh, that's good. I like when you admit it. I'm trying to think what I did with the paintings from last week that I did. Are they all in here?
Aren't they all sold?
Oh, yeah, I wish. Because I promised I would show that reverse swipe hex tonight.
Okay, so I started off with the Artist Loft Naples Yellow, followed by the Payne's Gray, then the Craft Smart Deep Bronze. Now I'm with the Bear Divine Wine.
Robin, if you keep watching my videos, you're going to watch how I layer color. A lot of times I'll explain why I put colors next to each other and sometimes why I don't. But you learn. It takes a long time to learn to not make mud. I still make mud once in a while.
Mud is what makes things grow.
No, he did not put the bronze between the red and the green. So this ought to be interesting. He may get a brown color himself. Julie, you don't have to lay them flat when they're curing. You can stand them up as long as they're completely dry. But I was telling Matt to stand them up and let them cure while they're varnishing, curing.
I just added 7th color, black.
Because after that 7 to 10 days, they still need a good week after the varnish. I don't like to sell anything that quick. Nate's nephew, Bo, is absolutely adorable. He looks just like Nate. His little faces he makes. He looks like Doodle. Be careful, you're going to go out the hole. Don't put any more in there. No, Alan.
Fine.
Good luck flipping that over. They do, Maria. I see a lot of Nate's facial expressions in Allegra too. Cute family. Oh, that's wonderful, Ray. So anybody who orders from Ray, $75 and over will get a free coaster set. Can't beat that. Oh, look how that's seeping out. Monica loves it because she sees the green coming out. Oh, did you get paint on the floor?
I did.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from.
I really wish I could find a shot glass.
Allie, can you help with that?
I have nothing out here that's heavy either.
There is one thing that you could use.
What is that?
One of those
Candle.
If you want, I can go in and get it after.
When you're done, yeah. I got rid of them. We quit doing shots of tequila, so I got rid of them. Well, Alan never did shots of tequila with me.
No.
Anyway.
I know better.
Didn't stop me on Tuesday nights when we were at darts.
Good
Good night, Judy.
night, Judy. Thank you for joining us.
I will be doing that auction video this week too, guys, to show you what we're gonna have. You can do that, Jan. And you can post it in the posse as well.
Now is when I need that wheel. The wheel of fortune.
Carol, it never affected me that way. Tequila makes your clothes fall off. I shot better darts though, didn't I?
I want to spin it a little.
You want to spin it?
I want to spin it.
A heavy glass one, Tammy. I think I'm going to have Alan go in and get a candlestick holder because I think that might work. We have some small ones. I don't know if they're deep enough, though, for what I want to do.
Of course. I've got work calling me right now.
They can wait.
Yep. That's why we have voicemail.
Let me see if I still have it, Carrie. I posted it, Carrie.
Where's your stretch and seal?
Oh, press and seal's behind the cabinet with all the resin stuff in it. He's going to spin it.
How far down do I need to go?
Oh, you want to make sure you cover the edges. So you're going to need 2 pieces.
Right.
Was there a dartboard at the beach house?
No, there wasn't. This is handy stuff to have too. Glad's press and seal. If you have any kind of Lazy Susan or wheel,
That would still work, Tammy, with a tall cup. But it's gonna be an experiment tonight.
what's an experiment?
My pour.
Oh, okay.
Your pour too.
My pour is an experiment.
Now remember, that's not going to stick on that wheel real tight, so you have to be very careful when you spin it. And don't splatter the wall. Aha.
Hey, if I didn't splatter the yard with the leaf blower.
I would have.
I know, I let everybody down on that one. There's always this year.
We're going to start the auction at 7, Robin. You can go a little faster. Don't get dizzy, Bob.
And that's what I was afraid of.
The one he's using right now is a banding wheel that you would do like pottery on. I purchased it when I first started painting, because I was doing albums on them, record albums. But I have cake ones in my Amazon shop as well that you get a few tools with it. So it's worth the investment. It's not real expensive. Nate actually bought one and he's been using his. Thank you, Maria. I know the blue's coming out. Or the Payne's Gray, I should say. That's the 12-inch banding wheel.
Get one more spin.
Michelle says it looks like a turtle. Turtle, turtle.
Turtle.
Turtle. It actually kind of does. When you stop it. Jeanette sees a turtle too.
Well, it's kind of appropriate because you say I'm as slow as a turtle when it comes to painting, right?
Turtle.
Turtle.
It's drippy.
Yeah, there's still a lot of paint on there.
Spin it again. Keep spinning.
I don't want to lose the turtle though.
Take a skewer and test your middle to see how much paint was on there. And then you can show me where you're at. That's not a lot of paint.
It's like an eighth of an
Yeah, that's
not
not
quite
bad.
an eighth of an inch.
Shelly sees an ear.
An ear.
Oh, a bear. She corrected herself. Don't lose the turtle. Slow and steady wins the pour. That was a good one.
Anything else to come up?
I see it, Shell. A dog in the lower corner.
Yeah. Here?
Yep. So is that white? Oh no, that's Naples yellow.
That's
It looks
Naples
white
yellow.
on the screen. Raccoon top left. That's interesting. I wonder what that Naples is going to do, if it's going to sink or set on top like that.
I'm hoping it sinks a little.
You guys are as bad as he is, always looking for something in a painting.
I usually see some things.
I like after they're dry and I'll be like varnishing and I'll say, ooh, that's creepy. There's a face.
The only thing I didn't see was that gadget that had everybody cracking up.
Oh, on the dolly?
The spaghetti strainer.
Oh, the one that Monica owns?
Yes, the one that Monica owns.
Did you go back and watch that?
I did not.
Oh, that's why. You need to go back and watch it. Yes, your gadget tool, Monica.
Okay, should I leave it? Should I spin it a little more?
Hey, Maddie.
The bum hole. Yep, you're right, Darnell.
It was the best belly laugh. My eyes were watering like crazy. Leave it.
Leave it.
Hi, Nina.
An elephant. In the blues in here. It's going to be interesting to see how it dries.
Yeah, I think you're going to get some cells coming up through the Naples
There
yellow.
is, right up through here. I don't know about this little river valley that's going through there. I like the reaction right through there with the divine wine. With the green.
And that paint was from August?
Yes.
August. As old paint.
Okay, I'm going to leave it. I do have to clean up my edges though.
Yeah, pick it up in the show so that you don't want to see it without the splatters. It's funny, Monica, because I call Alan Allie instead of saying Alan.
That's just one of the names she calls me.
They're not pet names. Kendra says it's a keeper. Allie says it's a great painting.
We shall see how it dries. Off to the drying rack. You know you have another canvas down here too.
I do. Oh yeah, don't hit it with your wet painting. I know I prepped so many canvases today. My goodness. So how many openings was on that ashtray?
8.
8 openings. 8 butt stoppers.
I think I paid 97 cents for it. Thank you, Carrie. I do like that wine color, Kendra. That I haven't seen anything comparable in the Soho that's close to that color. Time for me to clean up a little after my mess. There's definitely no skins there unless Monica. Thanks, Brian. I want to get this thing. I want to build a motor on it and get this thing spinning a little faster, though. I have to set this down. Yeah, that press and seal, that stuff works great. Good way to keep the equipment clean. It's quick and easy. Okay, Monica, there goes your skins.
Uh,
I didn't pull any skins for Monica.
I like playing with the plastic one.
Hmm?
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna be heavy enough.
I'll tell you. Let me go get one of those other things we talked about. Well, while I was out looking for the shot glasses, I found my brother's Lazy Susan, little plastic jobby.
Oh, the one that held the 31 packs of pills.
Yeah.
So he'll be tearing that apart and using it.
Yeah, Shelly, that's what I was thinking. The
It
slinging
doesn't
paint.
spin. Yeah, but it doesn't spin like that. That's why I like the banding wheel, because you could get that banding wheel. If you pulled it and like really spun it, it would really spin well.
And the painting would probably go flying too, unless you had it somehow mounted.
Yeah, you have to tape it down. Divine Wine, Mary Ellen.
That's
From
a cool
Bear.
color.
Yeah. I also like the Essential Teal too. Sometimes Home Depot will have those little jars of sample things for 99 cents. That's when you want to buy a bunch of colors. That's what I did. I bought like 40 of them.
She's not kidding either. She bought 40.
I did. I bought 40.
What were they? 50 cents a piece?
No,
or
99
99?
cents. Yeah.
I will be right back.
So he's going to go check and see if he can find me something heavy for my pour. So I'm going to see if I can actually come up with something new. Oh, well, Carol, you know, they don't advertise that sale. It's kind of like a hit and miss on that. Butt stoppers. Yeah, we don't have to call them ashtrays. We'll call them butt stoppers. So my plan tonight was to do a technique that I want to call the Boilermaker. But he's looking to see if he can find me a candlestick holder that has a well big enough to put paint in. Because I don't think a plastic cup will sink to the bottom. I'll have to push it down with a skewer. But I'm still going to attempt it. Oh, that's good to know, Carol. So May is the month that paint goes on sale. So I'm not sure on the sample jars, though. And that if you order them online like I did, I waited like 6 weeks to get them all. They got slammed.
I don't know if this can work or not.
Yeah, that might work.
We have an extra one of these too, don't we?
No,
No?
you're not using that for paint. Although we have Maria now, our cleaning lady, so she cleans the microwave now. I don't have to do it. Okay, so he found me a candlestick holder. The tricky part is finding a cup that it will actually, that's going to be too tight. I need something.
Yeah, was asking VEA if he's got any sales in the near future.
Yeah, that's not going to work either. Poop ooze. I need like a, do we have a,
Oh, everybody's questioning, you sure you want to use that candle wick? It's a collectible.
I got a lot of these.
It's collecting a lot of dust in our covers right now.
Yeah, I know. Do you know how many candlestick holders I have? It's not, I don't think it's anything fancy. It doesn't have anything written on the bottom. I need like a bowl.
Nothing is safe in our house.
I know what I can use. Yeah, nothing is safe. I can use one of these.
Carrie wants to know what brand is used for your coat.
I can use that. For my what?
For your coat, she said. Hello? Yes.
I don't know what you mean by coat, Carrie. Oh, the base coat? I used the Creative Inspirations. And that's the paint we're going to use for this painting because it's a little thinner. The base coat. Oh, varnish. I use Liquitex gloss. I buy it by the gallon. But you can also use Minwax polyacrylic. Good night to everybody who's leaving. And welcome to everybody that's popping in. Yeah, I'm not gonna, I could do a 14 by 14 probably. The well in here is not real big for color though. So it's gonna be a lot of white. Maybe I better use a 14 by 14. Because I'll be tilting a lot off.
Measuring cup might have worked. Well, you know what else would work, huh?
What?
You got that measuring glass in there that's about double shot.
Oh, I have two of those. Yeah, that will work. I hope. He's always thinking. Heather, you can pour on glass. Go to the Dollar Tree, get some 99-cent bases or dollar bases and pour on them. Just clean them with alcohol first.
3 of them.
No, yeah, well, you're not going to use 3 of them.
2 of them are Anchor and then that one.
That one's got a crack, so let's use that one.
Nothing's safe in this house.
Ellie, I don't know. It's going to be too deep. We'll see. We shall see. I am going to spray it a little bit, though. So this is the Boilermaker. Yeah. Okay, Ellie. All right, so I want to pour enough paint. That is a lot of paint. So I push that down, I have to cover it. So
that is a lot of paint.
It is a lot of paint. But when I push that down, the white will go into that. I didn't have a shot glass. And I really wanted to try this tonight, so it's not going to kill us to try it. But I will get a shot glass tomorrow. You will be stopping and getting me a shot glass somewhere.
Your Boilermaker technique.
My Boilermaker. All right. So now I have to have some colors. And since I'm using white, I don't want to use any flash because it's not really going to work.
We have a lot of Creative Inspiration paint left.
Yeah, I don't want to use that crap. I want some metallics.
I like that paint.
I know, but it's not for this.
Okay. You girl.
And
go
I didn't
girl.
mean to call it crap. I meant that stuff. I say crap all the time.
Dump that paint.
All right, so let's start with some bronze from Craftsmart, deep bronze. Oh, look, it's got measurements on the sides.
Brian says, hey, I just ordered that crap too. Allie, let's see. Maria's calling Rose Madder. Allie's calling purple, yellow, green, Mardi Gras in a cup.
Nah.
Carrie says she likes the magenta.
I have a couple new colors. I have the Lucas Apricot. And then I could put a little bit of brown in there.
Shelley's calling out, let's see, Nate's calling out red purple. Shelley's calling out metallic cobalt blue.
Do you like, I go earth and they go opposite. I always go earthy tones. Some gold. I need a highlight color though.
Allie says, with the bronze and apricot, do teal.
That's what I was just thinking, Allie. You're reading my mind.
Shelley said apricot, turquoise, white, and yellow.
I don't want to put any more white in there because
Prussian blue.
we're going to have a ton of white.
You got it. Now I got Carrie calling out a white marble color painting.
Let's use up this peacock teal.
Nicole says, and red. A couple people are calling for coral.
I do have some coral and I have some, let's see, terracotta that we could also put in here. Make it southwesterny. There's a bottle for you to wash.
Yay.
I know you're so happy.
A couple people are calling out for olive. They said that would go perfect with the apricot.
That was just some brighter gold. Because I definitely want to fill this.
Okay, Brian says swirl a little black in the white cup. And Maria wants to know, what colors do you have in there already?
Deep bronze, apricot, gold, Van Dyke brown, bright gold, peacock teal from Deco Art. I just put some Lucas terracotta in there. And I think I'll go back with the deep bronze. Do I really want to add an olive green?
Oh, somebody asked Trip saying, how about ketchup? Maria's lost.
That's okay, Maria. You'll find your way. No olive green.
Oh, I get it.
No green.
No green. No green. Well, Maria's saying olive green. I'm lost too, Maria, so you're not alone.
Now, if I had a shot glass, blink down through the paint in a narrower cup, which we will be doing this week.
As soon as you get a shot glass.
Yeah, because I just dropping this in here, I don't think it's going to go over the top. It was close. It's down all the way. I'm so sad. So I'm just going to add white until it fills in. Okay. Oh my goodness.
You need a bigger canvas.
Give me that. Give me the oval. That's the biggest one I've got. Oh boy.
Which one?
The 16 by 20 oval. No, do I have one prepped? Yeah, it's on the workbench.
This one.
The big one. The big one.
Okay, we're going big.
We're going big. Go big or go home. And nothing's coming up through that paint yet. So, oh boy, this is going to be fun.
Do you need 4 hands?
Me and my great idea. I just have to get my hand under it. Okay, guys, ready? Oh, I heard it hit the canvas. Now, I didn't spray that cup, so. Now, when I pick this up, then I have to pick the shot glass up, too.
We got drum roll. Dun, dun, dun.
There we go. Can't be blurry when we do the reveal.
Focus.
Da-da-da-da. Okay, here goes one. Oh my goodness, that paint's going to go everywhere. Oh. Okay, there goes the shot glass. So it did seep out like I wanted it to.
Here's your paint bucket.
That's pretty. I almost want to leave the paint on it. Thank you.
What about that one? You want that in there?
Yeah. Sure. All right, let me torch it and see if there's anything underneath the white that we need to bring up first. So it's kind of almost like a reverse swipe in a way. Kind of, sort of.
I'm getting a blur heartbeat.
Now, all those paints had silicone, so we will have silage going.
Grayscale Paintings wants to know, is the boiler method, is that a Utica, New York reference?
It's a New York reference for sure. I used to sit with my dad at the corner place, and he always had a Boilermaker. Okay, so I want to be careful what I pour off and what I don't.
You're losing your focus, is going in and out. A little heartbeat.
I probably should have skipped the teal and left it more earth tone.
And around we go.
Where I stopped, nobody knows. Didn't work the way I wanted it to, but we will work with what we have. I like the terracotta edging I had going on there. This one will definitely be tried several times again with a smaller shot glass.
And a smaller canvas.
Well, not even so much that, because I'm going to end up losing all the white. Because there's just so much paint here. You wouldn't think that with that little glass.
Think of all those skins you can get.
Well, they're mostly white. Silly. You're so silly, Alan. I like the apricot in there, though.
Yes, the Trip says he sees a trippy Easter. Thank you, Maria, for posting that link. Maria says, it looks like a hazelnut in the middle.
All I see is a bird head.
Wendy,
right there.
Wendy wants to know, do you sell these? You must have a pile of paintings.
I have a pile of paintings. We do auctions about every 6 weeks, but I also have them in my Etsy shop.
Somebody says lion's head.
I want to take some more of this blue off, though, because I'm kind of digging the
earthy tones.
Yeah, but I want a little bit of blue in there.
Darnell says,
teal.
And Alexander both see a fish in the middle.
He's probably gone now, because I just dumped it.
Welcome, Monica Strickland. Glad you could join us. Yeah, Teresa says lion's head for sure. Oh, somebody sees a pigeon.
Is that right there. This
Well,
is really cool here. It's like ethereal. I don't know if I can get that. Yeah, you can't get
Caleb
that.
Johnson sees a webbit.
A rabbit. Yeah, I see a rabbit upside down. With his hoppy little feet, too, down here.
Carrie Simmons says, looks like a wood with wormholes in it.
This is, all of this here is metallic. So it's not going to dry.
Everybody's seeing things. Maria says there's a half face on the end from you, Christina. Ashley says she sees a unicorn. Unicorn, I see a unicorn. Miriam sees a dog.
I love this right here. Come look at this, Alan, up close.
Well, why don't you show everybody up close?
Because I tried. See how ethereal it is? Like it's marbled?
Yeah.
I like that. Let's see what we can do with the torch. So in the Parage, I believe it was yesterday. Could have been today. I'm in a whole other world. These Sunday and Monday is like not my days, but
they kind of blur together.
Yeah, they do. We were talking about how the paint skips over the edges when you use a base coat. And right here is a prime example of that. It is the silicone, but it's also different paints react with that base coat because the base coat is so much thinner than the paint that's on the canvas. So what happens is because it's got water in it, because it's a base coat, it likes to separate that silicone a little bit more than what it would if it didn't have water in it.
Somebody was asking about flakes. Let's see. Good night, Shelly. Get some rest.
Should I leave it?
Oh, Carrie Hicks wants to know, do you use flake?
I don't know what flake is. I have some cells coming up here too in this brown.
She said subtle. S-U-D-D-L-E. Shelly Anderson wants to know. Oh, Onyx says gold flakes. Shelly says gold leaf. Yeah, gold flakes. Now she said, Carrie says flex.
Oh, to put gold leaf on it? Is that what they're saying?
I'm not sure.
I don't do that.
Valerie says metal sparkle flake.
I have some from Stone Coat, but the problem is if they sink down in the paint, you're not going to see them. And let me check my depth. Oh, it's good. It's not too thick. I think after it dries, I could go through and put them in if I was going to resin it.
Capricorn Queen says looks good, leave it. And Joyce Davidson says don't touch it.
I'm not gonna do anything else to it.
Good night, Darnell.
I'm not digging the terracotta with the blue over here. That's about the only thing that's bugging me right now.
Alexander wants to know, are we doing more?
You want to do a quick flip cup?
I just did a flip ashtray.
Just a regular flip cup. So we can do one more. But see how it's really not behaving there. But I'm digging this right here. It looks marbly.
Ellie says she's got to go and medicate the cat.
That's probably so he doesn't terrorize her while she's sleeping. Ooh, I stuck my hoodie in the paint.
Oh, no. Not your bum hoodie.
My bum hoodie. It's pure white. It's not anymore. I was going to change this into a painting hoodie anyway.
Nicole says a Phantom of the Opera mask.
I got paint on my hoodie. You guys want one more? We'll do one more.
You do one more.
What do you want me to do?
Because I have to rest.
You have to rest. Rest your brain.
Alexander says all of her hoodies has paint on them.
Well, I try to separate my clothes in my closet. Like this side you can wear for painting, and this side is for your Saturdays out to go buy supplies. But I'm beginning to think I should wear my painting clothes out to go buy supplies.
Jesus, Welch, you wouldn't have gotten paint on the hoodie if you wore your apron.
Shh. I forgot.
Kind of like when I forget to spray my cup, but I do that every time.
Yeah, I don't do this every time. There's nothing else here worth picking up because it's just really pink. Not pretty.
Okay, Ashley's got a question. How do you know if the paint is too thick?
I take a skewer and touch the middle, and you should never be over about 1/8 of an inch at the very most. You want to try to keep it at like 1/16 of an inch. So it should just be the very tip of your skewer.
Okay.
If it's thick and you've got a pouring medium in there and you're not using craft paint, you should be okay. But if you're using craft paint, it may crack on you. Don't force the drying time. Let it dry naturally.
And make sure your painting
It takes
is
4 or
level.
5 days for your painting to dry. It takes 4 or 5 days for your painting to dry. Don't force it.
Yeah, make sure your paintings are level too on your drying racks.
Yeah.
That's very important. We've had a couple of little minor mishaps.
So do you guys want one more?
Okay, Robin's got, when you measure the middle, what is too deep? So anything over 1/8 of an inch would probably.
Yeah, you don't want to go past like, let's see, how can I explain? Not past the thickness of a popsicle stick.
Nina wants to know, can you do a black, white, and Payne's gray flip and drag?
Black, white, and Payne's gray.
Yeah, everybody's begging, one more, one more.
I don't have a long, oh, I do, I have an 8. Black, white, and Payne's gray. What color base? White?
For a flip and drag?
Yeah.
Well, I would say Payne's gray, but you're already using that in your paint mix.
No, because you wouldn't see the black in it.
Oh, Valerie, you could find all kinds of gadgets at Walmart.
Is she in the gadget aisle?
She said she found all kinds. Alexandra says, feed our brains, close your eyes and pick the colors. Oh, Valerie says pink base.
Mm. I've been looking at colors to mix up for base paints too, and I haven't really, nothing's been talking to me except for olive green.
Carrie's got a question here. I believe in the event you use dimethicone, only coconut milk serum, and not working too well, how do you mix that? So I think she's asking, how do you use the dimethicone versus
Regular
the
silicone? The same way. I wouldn't do more than 2 drops though. And let me tell you why. When Ellen and I did our big painting, our very first big painting, we used dimethicone, and we had some pretty deep pits in that painting, the ferret painting, where the paint sat underneath that dimethicone while it was drying. So, I mean, it didn't pit to the canvas, but there's dents. And it, to me, that's texture. I don't mind it so much now, but
the royal ferret.
The silicone doesn't really do that. Yeah, the silicone breaks up a little bit more than dimethicone does. Even though dimethicone is 100% silicone, it's in its purest form, so it's much heavier.
So it sinks on the painting.
Yeah, definitely sinks. Did Ray leave? He's probably getting orders. He probably had to go.
Ashley wants to know, do you have any shelves or racks in your Amazon shop?
I do. I actually do.
She says she has a kitty she has to keep off.
I like the 10 shelf shoe racks for cure racks. Not so much for drying, but we have 2 5-shelf units. The metal ones that are in my Amazon shop. We have them up against each other. And we put MDF boards down and put the pads on them so that we had a bigger drying area for bigger paintings. So that way you've got 5 good shelves for drying, except that's not going to keep kitties out unless you put plastic around them.
Ellen says navy blue makes a great base.
I love the Payne's gray as a base because when you put white in there, it pulls blue more than it does gray.
Or phthalo blue or phthalo green.
Yeah. I've seen some pretty paintings this weekend.
Brian just confirmed what you said. Dimethicone puddles and is heavier, and that's why it fits, and you should use less.
Yep. 1 drop is all you need. Stir it good so that it tries to break up. A lot of people say stir it lightly. And that'll give you the great big cells, but those great big cells are going to set right there. And your paint's going to dry like that. There's no way to take a paper towel and suck it up because dimethicone is too thick. So we're doing Payne's gray, black, and white.
Well, yeah, white.
I got white. So black and Payne's gray.
No, Carrie says black, gold, gray, and navy blue.
We need a something to go with the black and the Payne's gray. So it'd have to either be a gray or like a steel blue. The steel blue is really pretty. That's this one.
Okay, Heather's got a good question. Is canvas panels okay to start with, or would you recommend actual canvas only?
You can use canvas panels, but paint the back first. Otherwise, they warp. I know a lot of girls say they wet them before they paint, so they kind of dry at the same time. But I still think if you paint the back, it's going to hold it more smooth.
Couple people, Carol Johnson, calling out for steel blue.
That's what I got, steel blue.
Okay.
I think we should put a little silver in there, guys, don't you think? We need a metallic. Or we could do a gunmetal, or we could do a pewter.
Here's one right up your alley from Valerie. Are there any good free video editors for the computer?
I just downloaded one, but it came free with my camera.
Yeah, I don't think you want to.
Filmora is free. It's just the basic one, but you can still cut and do stuff with it. Did you guys pick a, did they pick a metallic?
They're picking, we got
Pewter.
pewter, silver bronze, sea mist, decisions, yes. Reading. Pearl blue craft paint, silver for sure, Carrie Hicks says. Looks like the silvers and pewters have it.
Yeah, I like the silver. I don't want to put the pewter in there, though, because I think it'll clash with those two.
Brian says you couldn't find a good one, a good free one. Nate?
Filmora is about the best. There's Kind Master, but that's got the logo on your video.
Is Nate still here?
He may be just listening. So I'm putting the black in first, and I'm going to go ahead right away and put the silver in. So we get that metallic clash.
Nate, any good film editors that are for free that you're aware of?
Then we'll go with the Payne's Gray. And follow that with the Steel Blue. And then we'll go ahead and hit it with some gunmetal.
And a
Valerie's
little bit
asking
more black.
just for phones.
Nate,
Or
I
no,
don't.
actually, I'm sorry. I misspoke.
Nate uses one on his phone. He's the one to ask Val. All right, let's flip it.
Pull up a chair.
Papa squat. That's my favorite saying. Papa squat.
We won't tell that story, will we?
We already did last Monday. All right, let's poke some holes. This painting will be available for $1 million. I think somebody's ready for bed. Besides you. Now remember, all these colors are hidden underneath of each other. So.
Oh, Alexander just bid $1,100,000.
Popping up there. Now when I stretch this out, we'll start seeing more color. And then when I airbrush, we'll see even more color. So right now I'm just getting bubbles out. And this is only an 8x16 canvas, so we didn't get the true stretch.
See, this is what I like about the group. People aren't afraid to share their connections. And, you know, Kathy just posted cnet.com has free software for computers. And
We are the posse, Al. We all band together.
oh, Shelly's at 1,000,000 too.
Be careful, Shell. You might be getting an invoice.
Wouldn't that be funny?
$1 million.
You know, it'd be even funnier
What?
if she paid it.
Oh, yeah. You're not retiring, Alan. Don't even get any ideas. Guys, really, I don't know what I'm going to do when he's home all day.
I could retire, Kathy.
No. No, you can't.
And Monica's like, don't hold your breath.
I'm just trying to get that a little bit farther. So we're going to fill this up a little bit. All right. That steel blue is so pretty in there. I'm sorry.
Shelly said she'd be destitute, but she'd have one of your paintings. Well, you can have one of her paintings, Shelly. Just join us Saturday night.
Yes, at the auction.
So those of you that are not aware, we will be doing an auction Saturday night.
At 7.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Buyer pays shipping.
Yes.
So we wanted to get it in before the shipping rates go up on January 27th. So we don't want you guys to have to pay more than you need to.
Thank you, Maria. She just posted the auction time. How many paintings you said?
It's probably going to be about 60.
Oh my goodness.
Because I'm pulling paintings from Etsy. So you can see some of them there in the varnish art, not in the resin art. So all the paintings we have will be varnished.
Good night, Nate. Thank you.
Good night, Nate.
Congratulations again.
Yep, now he's got to work for it. Harder than before.
Oh, here's a good question. Mama Rude wants to know, do you have a good invoice generator website?
I just use PayPal.
Kathy Horn said she got her painting. She says she loves it. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Good night, Judy. See you on the 19th.
I like when I send my paintings out from like the sponsor giveaways and the subscriber giveaways so everybody can own a piece of my artwork.
Somebody was asking me what size canvas this was too. I'm sorry.
8
about
by
missing
16.
that.
8 by 16. This is one from Hobby Lobby, and these have the nice gasketed backs on them. You know, like the level 2s and 3s at Michael's with the rubber. I bought a ton of these. I buy them in batches because if I bought them all at one time, he'd kill me. So, you know, like 8 here and 8 here and 10 here. And it's not so bad. You build up your stock quick.
Miriam says she can't wait to get an airbrush.
They are so fun. They are. And make sure you watch the tutorial to learn, you know, and practice before you go in on a painting. And don't blow everything out. Like here, you know, you have some pretty stuff. You want to leave it plain. You don't want to blow everything out because then it just looks like a big old fuzzy painting. I know in the very beginning when I was doing, I was blowing everything out. And then I said, no, that spot's pretty. Leave that, you know.
Nicole wants to, do you have a source for a quiet airbrush?
This one's pretty quiet, I think. This is about the quietest one you're going to get. This is the one in my Amazon shop. It's the Master Airbrush. This is the compressor. That's all the bigger it is. And it's 25 PSI, which is perfect. Sometimes the cake decorating airbrushes are quieter, or the makeup ones, but I'm not sure what the PSI is on those. I think it might just be 15.
Capricorn Queen wants to know how much is the airbrush?
$49.96.
Ashley wants to know, do I need to do anything to the canvases before I start pouring?
Nope. Just I tape off the backs and put my push pins in, but I don't do anything to the top of the canvas because they're already pre-gessoed.
Alexander Watkins says, I zoned out until you stopped airbrushing. I'm mesmerized.
Yes, my cough is bad, guys. I know. Everybody's going to start yelling at me about my cough. We know it's allergies now, so we just have to figure out what's the allergy, and I'm pretty sure it's my iced tea.
Miriam says she's ordered a drying rack today. She says she's out of room, and she's doing an art show on February 13th.
Yeah, those shoe racks are great. You can put, if you're doing like 12 by 12s or 14 by 14s, 8 by 10s, 10 by 20s. You can get 30 paintings on one of those. So we have like one that's for resin. We have one that is waiting to be varnished. And then we have ones over here that are curing. So we have 3. And then we also have the bun rack now that's holding the 24 paintings that we did on New Year's Eve
Day.
So, yeah.
Let's see.
This is actually really pretty.
Carol Johnson wants to know, do we have any cedar trees near us?
No.
They said they could be the cause of your cough.
No, but I got your mother's cedar chest upstairs.
And then Cecilia says the tannin in tea produces mucus, which makes you cough.
Mm-hmm. And I've been drinking. Oh
my goodness.
I've been drinking a lot of tea lately.
I don't know what she'd do if she didn't have tea to drink.
Tell them what I tell you every day at noon.
You coming home, hon? Why? What do you need? Happy Meal, McDonald's with an extra large sweet tea.
I could eat a Happy Meal every day.
You know what she had for dinner tonight, guys?
I had a Happy Meal.
Hamburger Happy Meal. She was mad because she got a boy's toy instead of a girl's toy.
Because I give the girl toys to Kim's granddaughter. That's why. So that was fun. That one came out pretty. Any questions, guys, before we head out? We ran over 15 minutes tonight, but it was fun. It was fun.
Nina Daniels wants to know, who's the steel blue made by?
That is Lucas Krill, and you can get that through Jerry's Artorama. Lucas Krill Acrylics. They're in the bottles.
No, Val, I can't do one more tonight.
He's exhausted, guys.
Sorry.
He's mentally exhausted. He's worked his fanny off today.
I should.
I'm going to pull those 2 skins off because they're really pretty.
Should I tease a little or no?
No.
No teasing?
No.
Okay.
Let's just say it's all with the birds. There's your tease for Alan's upcoming video. It's all about the birds.
You're no fun. Okay, Heather's got a question. Well, actually, there's a couple questions. Carrie Hicks wants to know 20 by 20s. Wow, there's lots of questions coming up.
Slow down, guys.
Randa wants to know, is there a brand name for the Hobby Lobby canvases you use?
Grab it real quick. Top shelf, babe.
Top shelf?
Over here.
Over where?
Over there.
Oh, these.
Yes. You can show them.
Well, that's not it.
It's easier to show them. The 8 by 16s. He's destroying the studio. That one's really cute. Look at that one.
Okay, this is Master's Touch Classic Collection, 8 by 16.
Show the back.
Back has the gasket.
I love this,
Right
guys, on
along
a canvas. You can put your push pins right in there and you don't damage the wood.
Now, regular price $7.99 for this 8 by 16, but you can get these
Good night, Brian.
half price.
Yeah,
Sometimes
I think I get those for, I think they're $4.99 or $4.49 when they're on sale.
And occasionally you'll see them in the store at 50% off.
Yeah.
Buy one, get one free.
Yeah, it's the same as when they're online. Okay, so
there's
let
other
me.
questions. So I think the questions flashing across the screen.
Is it okay to mix paint brands? I do it all the time, Ashley. I love the way they react with each other. I don't like to use all the same brand because sometimes you don't get something cool going on. They're made to blend together. So if you're using different brands, yes, the pHs are different. The pH levels are different, but you'll get a reaction against the edges of those paints, which creates something cool.
Question from Tammy was, what color was the blue in the round pour and did it have glitter?
In the round pour? Oh, that one? That was the Grumbacher Prussian blue mixed with Artist Loft iridescent medium. They can get at Michael's. It's just an iridescent medium that you mix in with it.
Heather also had a question. Do you have issues of tape ripping the back of the canvas?
Not lately, no. You gotta get a good painter's tape. The cheaper the tape, the stickier it is. It has a different kind of adhesive, so that's prone to do that. And you don't want to leave it on. As soon as you're done varnishing your paintings, take it right off. I've had some where after I resin where it pulls the gesso off of the canvas, but I've never had the canvas rip.
Carrie Hicks, 20 by 20s or larger for drying racks.
I didn't hear you, I'm sorry.
She had a question earlier, 20 by 20s or larger for drying racks. You just have to be very careful because the racks themselves are only about, what, 10 inches across?
Yeah, 10 inches wide probably by, I want to say those are like 40 inches, maybe 42 inches wide. So you could fit 2 on there probably. Heather, you can always warm up that resin on the back and cut it. It should come off. And that's the other thing with tiles, guys. If you're stacking your tiles and you look at them and you say, oh my gosh, I thought that resin was cured and it has marks. Hit it with your heat gun real quick and rub your finger over it. It should take the marks right out. I have Capricorn Queen. If you go into my YouTube channel, we have a studio tour on there. You can do it in the search bar. Just type in studio tour and it'll come up for you.
And look at Monica and Maria are all over it, as usual. We have the greatest mods.
They are very quick on the draw, that's for sure. Well, I did it after Nate left, I think. You got glimpses of it while Nate was here, but we did the full tour after he left. Yeah, so check out our group on Facebook. It's the Parage Posse with Christina Welch. I also have an art page, Christina Welch Art, on Facebook. You can send me messages through there for, private questions. We have an Etsy shop where we sell all of our paintings. The stuff that's on there right now is some earlier stuff from last year. I think the latest one we have on there is maybe August. So if you're watching old videos, those paintings are probably there. And we'll be pulling a lot of those that aren't resined for the auction. So, and they're on sale right now for 25% off. So if you want to beat the auction and get the painting you want, now's the time to buy it. Because once it goes to auction, you may end up spending more for it.
And we've had that happen
Especially,
several
and
times.
I offer free shipping in my Etsy shop. So you can get some nice 10 by 20s for like $60 free shipping. So you figure if you buy one at the auction and you bid $45 and you have to pay for shipping, it could end up being a little bit more than what it is in the Etsy shop. I always give everybody the opportunity to go grab that painting before it goes to auction. I know, Val, I get it too when I watch other people's lives. And then there's nights when I'll be laying in bed like at 2:30 and I'm thinking, oh, I want to try that. Should I go out there and do it right now? And Alan's snoring away, Yeah, you snore.
I don't snore.
Yes, you do.
It's just a pigment of your imagination.
All right, guys, I guess that's it. Good night, Shell.
Good night, everyone. I'll leave you with my words of wisdom, which we're here to share, teach, inspire, and knowledge, provide you the knowledge that we've achieved through the paint pouring. And knowledge is one of the few things that you can share with others and still keep for yourself.
Auction preview video will be up maybe tomorrow night. I'll have it done. And I'll also be posting videos every day this week at noon Eastern time, right up through Sunday. But the auction will be on Saturday. So we will see you all on the next one. Bye now.
Good evening.